Hello, everyone. It's Lisa. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you very much. So today I want you to come along with us. Craig and I, we are riding our bikes and we are going to the fish market and to the produce market. So yeah, those are staples in the Panama City community. If you're here visiting or if you're living here, you know exactly where this is. So it's exciting. I want to show it all to you. So come with us. Stay tuned. Riding along the Cinta Costera to get to the markets. I am certain that this is probably one of the most stunning bike trails in the world. Actually, that is just built right along the Pacific Ocean, that Panama Bay. Never tire of taking this bike path. This beautiful view of the water. Currently, we are going. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe 3:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, this is a late time to actually hit these markets, but we're still trying to figure out a routine of how we can get to the markets because we're not usually the ones that are up very early, like most people that are going to the fish market and to the produce market. So, and they do that to beat the heat. But with the bikes, though, I think we're finding that we don't necessarily have to beat the heat that way, just having the bikes as transportation. So we are first going to go to the produce market. So on the bikes, just got to be very careful. We've been very careful crossing the street, riding a little bit in the street to get there. It's not bad. It's not a bad ride. We did have to figure out exactly the best way to get there. And we think it's the market is just around the corner here. So this is the little tricky part. There's always some tricky part that you have to just be very careful doing. But that's true for anything and everything. Yeah, so once we get around this corner here, here's the market, and there is a very nice parking lot that we can park the bikes, lock the bikes, and do our shopping. So this is the market. It's a produce market, but it's also a meat market on the other side. Very nice. Indoor, all indoor, closed in, air conditioned. I have heard that that hasn't always been this way with the air conditioning and closed off and in this nice of an environment. So yeah, we're gonna hit the meat market first, but you can tell now that we're here later because when we've come earlier, usually all these vendors are fully staffed. So you can see now that some have already cleaned up and gone for the day, and so we can tell we're here a little bit later, but we're still trying to figure out our cadence of how we can get to the market easily. We are looking for sausage today, and so most people say that they have one vendor that they go to and they just stick with that vendor as well. So we're still trying to figure out who our meat person is going to be as well. So we did try one last time, and so this time we're going to get the sausage from this location. And I can tell you that because we've eaten some of this already and it's very good, so I would definitely return to this location for the sausage. Very, very good. And they're like 60 cents each. Remember, the price is all marked in American cash dollar standards. So we got that from here. And next at the produce market, this is the same booth I went to last time, and everything was really good that I got. So I'm going to return here. So here I got a melon, like a watermelon, a papaya, bag of corn, bag of limes, broccoli, a couple of red onions for like $17. So that was really good. I was happy with that. And so now we're going to the fish market. This is a full day at the market. And again, you can tell that it's later in the day and a lot of these vendors are not open. But the one that I usually go to, I've only been, this is my second time that I went to last time. He is here, and so I'm going back to that location. Two kilos.
Si vas para filet o para filet. Small, medium. Medium. Uno o dos. Okay. En filet.
Filet, yes. Like, no. Filet.
Esta, filet.
Yes. Looky. Like we don't see him, right? Yeah. So they have flounder in too. I'd heard that they had flounder in, so I didn't get to try it this time. But yeah, so here, and I can also tell you that if you can negotiate, just because of the language barrier, the prices do seem to be negotiable. I did get a little bit of negotiation power in this transaction, so it's good to note. Good to note that. All right, we are heading back with our finds, with our goods for today. Heading back through the market. This is the actual market, the restaurant for the fish market. So really good food here, really good food. Good ambiance. So when you're in town, either for a scouting trip or when you're moving to Panama or even for vacation, be sure these two markets are just so classic to Panama and something that you want to see while you're here. It's very authentic Panamanian locations and markets. So yeah, thanks for coming along with us today, and thanks for subscribing and just continuing to support this channel. So what did you think, right? You can't wait to come and experience it for yourself, right? All right. Again, you know what to do. Be blessed.